Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today let's go over a medium question. So this question I was unable to solve on my own. So I basically just had ChatGPT come up with the pseudocode for me and then I was able to code it up. So yeah, I'm just kind of having a tough time understanding this question. So again, I could not solve it on my own, so I'm gonna have to come back and review it later. But either way, this one's called rotating the box. Basically, you just want to rotate it and make them fall until they can't. I don't really understand the rules, so basically, what I coded up from the ChatGPT pseudocode was just iterate over box grid, and then iterates over each row, I guess, from right to left, and then keep a pointer. So let's call this last index is supposed to be length of b minus 1. In range, length b minus 1 minus 1. And if b of j, so if is equal to a pound, again, I don't know how to glean this algorithm from this description. It's, for me, it doesn't really make any sense. So if someone wants to explain how this works, that would be great. But either way, last index, we want to swap them. And then decrement last index, I guess, I don't know why. Otherwise, if you see a star, then we can just set last index equals to j minus 1. Again, that one was the most confusing for me. But either way, now basically just try to get each column. So I equals 0 for j and range length box grid of box grid of 0. So then let's call this current column box grid of j of I, and then increment I, because to get the columns the indices are flipped around. And then we want to append cur reversed. Again, I just got this from playing around with the examples, and then we just return the answer. Okay, so again, I'm not really sure why this solution works and how you're able to come up with this through the description. So again, I'm kind of disappointed that I was not able to come up with my own solution to this question. And as I said, I will be having to come back and review this question later. So that's going to be it, and thank you for watching.